Yo, what's going on YouTube? How y'all doing today? So I got another video for y'all, something that I recently just tried out. A friend of mine told me, hey, why don't you try this thing? Or you want to see some cool girls? You want to be with a few cute ones, I'm like, yeah, So he told me about this thing called Plenty of Fish. At first I thought it was a fish though. I really did. I really did think it was a fish though. But then he's like, nah, fool. It's just a fish, Plenty of Fish is a dating website that you can go on your mobile app and find people, whatever. I was like, okay, let me go ahead and try this out. So I talked to a few girls that was on that site. This one girl looked bad. I mean, real looking good, talking, woo, like, right? So I texted her on Plenty of Fish app, and I said, hey, let's meet up. Turned to find out she was in the area. So I was like, okay, cool. When I seen her, she was bad. I was like, okay, so we met up at, the Starbucks, wanted to talk, everything. Bad little girl. Bad, bad, bad. When I seen her, I was like, okay, cool, she bad. Let's see. So I'm getting to know her. This girl was talking. And while she was talking, while we had Starbucks, she didn't order anything. I ordered me a little cup of coffee, and while she was talking, I'm smelling something. I'm like, what is this smell? Like, it's not the coffee. I'm not next to a garbage can. It smelled like poop. Okay, I want to censor it. It smelled like poop. I was like, wait a minute. I said, let me ask you a question, young lady. What do you do for a living? Oh, she's like, oh, I'm a dancer, and I'm also a workout fanatic. I like to work out. Okay. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's just that something maybe she had that probably made her breath smell like that. So she runs in the bathroom, comes back, and when she comes back, I'm like, okay, cool. Breath still stank. I said, ma'am, I'm sorry, but I can't do this with you right now. Can we set another date for another day? She's like, why? What's wrong? I said, nothing, nothing, nothing. Nothing was wrong. Nothing was wrong. I said, okay. Um, so we set up another date for like another week, right? This time we go, I believe we went to a McDonald's this time. And I'm like, wait a minute, that smell again. I smell it. The moment she gets next to me, she gives me a hug, I smell it. I said, you know what? I don't know what this is, but let me ask her a few questions. She's telling me about she likes to do her hair, she likes to do makeup, she likes to do her hair, and she likes to do all this makeup stuff, and she likes to do pretty much all this other stuff, right? And while she's telling me all of this, I said, wait a minute. Your hair. I said, asked her, I said, is that your natural hair or anything? Mind you, some girls would probably take that as offensive. But she's like, no, this is my weave and everything that I wear and everything. I said, so your weave smells bad. Like, it stinks. Like, I smelt this the first time, and then again when you hugged me, I smelt it again. It smelt like doo doo. It smelt like somebody doo dooed on it, put it in doo doo, dried it in doo doo, washed it again with some Arm& Hammer, and then put it in the dryer with doo doo again. It made me almost barf. I said, ma'am, you need to check your weave. I said, I know a lot of black females out there that don't want their weave to smell. They don't. They don't. They don't. They don't. This time, this weave smelled so bad that it got to the point I had to tell her the second time on that date. I said, you need to get that fixed. You need to do something else. I said, I do not want to be around somebody that smells super bad. I don't even want to be around my own self when I smell that bad. Okay? So, ma'am, please do something with that. She's like, okay, I'm sorry. I just actually picked it up, just a few days ago. I didn't think it smelled bad, but thank you anyway. 3 days later, she called me, said, hey, why don't we go out to Dave and Buster's? I was like, okay, no problem. Went to Dave and Buster's with her. She smelt even worse than before. Even worse. So guys, girls out there, make sure your weave is good. Please make sure it's good. Please. Because it smelled horrible. It did. It really smelled that horrible. Girls, make sure you get your hair good and make sure it's nice and fresh and all that. Because the nigga don't need to smell that. A nigga don't need to. Alright? So, guys. I don't know what your thoughts on about that. I really don't. But guys, if you like this video and you want more, please subscribe and like this video. If you're not already a subscriber, subscribe. Like the video. Let everybody know. Share it with your friends. Maybe they might like it too.